Yeah, and yeah. I can't make any of this stuff. I feel like I should be taking something with me, but I don't know what that would be. I don't have any mushrooms. I only have that, so I don't really want to take my money. I don't think I can buy antibiotics at the hospital, so... I don't do a delete on death, but I do a drop everything on death. I've thought about playing delete on death, but even that feels a little harsh for me, and I kind of like playing with stupidly difficult rules, but even that feels a little rough for me. You know what I should do before we go? Here, let's be smart about this. Oh, I have actually one more thing I need to do, too. Let's turn that back on. And, nope, that's way too many. Cat, how's it going? Hey, how's it going, kitty? Let's go with another 50 of those guys. We're just going to let them rip right off. And then grab the cornbread. No Polish either. At least I assume that's Polish. Not me, anyway. Maybe someone else does. I don't speak any Polish. Wow, it is really raining out here. Here, let's warm up a little bit. Guess I can put that on, too. Should help a little bit with the rain, I think. The stream will probably be over not too long after we get to Deersville. That would be my guess. We're at 3 hours now, and we're getting close to the point where I'm running out of time and energy. Gotta say, though, I'm liking how this is working, where things are on Twitch and on YouTube. That's pretty cool. I wish the chat were all in one thing. Although, technically, I guess you could kind of use the video to chat from one to the other, but I really do kind of wish they were all in one single location. Guess that's where Discord comes into play. I'll throw a Discord invite out a little later. I don't even have it running right now. I'll put that into the chat before we leave. Be fully honest with you, half the time I forget about Discord and don't even have it open, so I try to be better about it, but it does happen that I forget, so I don't know. Yeah, Z, the plan with this is this is basically, this stream is going to be this week's videos. I thought rather than just kind of do it all on my own, and I've been wanting to stream some more, that I would just do everything on the stream, and that way all of this stuff is going to be in the video. So, crap, empty trash, and a zombie that is chasing me. Hooray, hooray, hooray. But yeah, all this stuff is going to be in the video. That is the current plan. And ideally, as we're having fun with all of our languages here, we won't upset anyone. You're empty. I felt like there was something in one of the trash piles over here, and maybe not. But yeah, I thought, you know, for this series, I'm going to try it, at least for a week or two. I don't know if I'll be able to maintain it. I don't often have time to stream, but at least for a week or two, I have a little time to stream. And like I said, I thought I'd just, for giggles, kind of turn this into the video. I should be recording it on my own, and maybe next week I'll be able to do that, but right now I'm just letting YouTube record it, so unfortunately the video, once it gets posted on YouTube, I'm going to have to chop it up into a few different ones, because, you know, 3-hour video, it's a lot to ask someone to watch, and I know some people would be happy to do that, and that's pretty awesome, really. I mean, it's pretty humbling, but not everyone has that kind of time, so that would be unfair to me to ask everyone to spend 3 hours watching a video. Are you dead? Good, you're dead. Nope, you're not done. I'd like to check that trash, please. There you go. Give you something to think about, madam. Ah, crap. You totally moved. There you go. No, you didn't. Fall down! Makes me think of who is that? I can't remember who does that song. Drop Dead Beautiful. Is that Delane? It might be Delane. I don't know. Anyway. Whole point of my long-winded rant is that, yeah, this will end up being posted for everyone. Just chopped down into a little bit, all of its imperfections and everything intact. Electrical parts. Wow, there's some good stuff in there, including some better boots. Let us wear those, and we're going to drop those guys. That club is not too shabby either. Yeah, I know a lot of people who will just kind of turn a video on from a game, you know, let's play, whatever, stream and stuff, and just, that's kind of their background for doing stuff. I think that's pretty awesome. I mean, if you stop and think about it, that's... spider zombie. Yeah, this was not a good idea. I shouldn't have tried to go to Deersville in the middle of the night. I knew better. And yet I tried anyway. Oh, headshot on that guy. Completely unintended, no less. But yeah, just like, you know, it's a pretty cool way to do stuff. Just use it as background noise doing stuff, that sort of thing. Is that a dog? Yes, it is. That would be a dog. Yeah, I might have to wait till the morning. Which really is not good because I have limited time. Dog! Drop dead. Just drop dead. There you go. Oh, man. Bummer. Bummer, bummer, bummer. At this point, I've retreated all the way back to base. I know, I should have actually run the other direction, but with dogs around, I didn't want to risk it. Did not want to risk it. That's why. Dogs are fast. They don't seem to care about running up a hill. Oh, man, that was such a waste. That was a lot of time lost right there. At least a couple game hours. Dog! That was pretty awesome. I had no idea where it was. I just moved. Crud. Alright. I guess I gotta chug another beer at this point. Man, I didn't want to wait till morning. I'm gonna have to do it, though. This is just too much. I'm going through way too many arrows right now. Way too many. It's so frustrating. I don't even know what to do with some of this stuff. Scrap plastic, scrap electronics, scrap this, scrap that. I'm sure it comes into play eventually, but for right now, I have no idea what to do with that stuff. I'm going to leave that ladder at least through the end of the game day. Either Italian or Latin. Neither. That club is not bad, though, even though it needs to be repaired. That's not a bad club. Still be better if it were a spiked club or something along those lines, but it's alright. We're going to have to make some more arrows. I just blasted through way too many of them here. They do seem like they run faster. I think you may be correct on that, and I don't know. Maybe they actually don't, but it sure does seem like they are going awfully quickly here. Romanian, I was not guessing Romanian. Obviously. Yeah, see, like, I don't know what to do with these electrical parts, and I just have a bunch of random stuff. Plastics. I don't know what to do with that. Mechanical parts. I don't know, maybe you need them for auger, chainsaw, that sort of stuff now. I don't know. Maybe. Probably doesn't help that I'm not wearing all the armor I could be wearing. But we do have a proper rifle. That's pretty awesome. Yeah, they feel like they move quickly. They really do. Could be wrong, but they really do feel like they are moving fast. And maybe that's why I've had so much problem. So many problems. So much problems. Wow. So many problems. Because they're moving faster and they're moving quicker than I expect them to. That could be the case. Just turn that guy off. We don't need to keep that running. I said I needed more feathers. We are definitely at that point now. And if they're running faster than I'm expecting, then that kind of throws off timing, you know? You're expecting one thing and they move at a completely different rate. That's kind of difficult to deal with. That's a bit of a pain. It's not impossible or anything, but it does take a little bit of time. I'm not going to drink that, just because. Looks like they took the wellness debuff off of beer. That's good. Or whatever debuff it had. Maybe it had a hydration debuff, which it should have had. It shouldn't have ever had a hydration debuff, because that's too easy to exploit it. Yeah, I'm definitely going to need to make a bunch of spikes before the day is out. There's no question of that, but I might be dead either way here. I don't know. All right, it's 4 a.m. Let's go attempt to get into Deersville again, because, you know, why wait? Oh yeah, the crosshair issue was hilarious when that was fixed. That just confused the crap out of me until I realized that the crosshair actually worked. That made no sense. I mean, I've spent 2 years playing this game with broken crosshairs, and then all of a sudden it works? Are you kidding me? Who thought that was a good idea? That was hilarious. I rather enjoyed that. Yeah, I got nothing, Flamer Krieg. Sorry. I got nothing. Let me slow down a minute here just to get a little bit of stamina again. Yeah, that was kind of my thing. You know, after 2 years of it being off, I just kind of figured, whatever. That's just how it always is. But nope. TR Mancer, will you get an airdrop at noon? Yes, there will be an airdrop at noon. The question is, will I find it? And actually, that's a really good opportunity to find some antibiotics. That's probably the best one. Since the airdrops typically have medical supplies more than anything else, which I kind of like that, actually, from a standpoint of, you know, being a survival game. I kind of like that. There's no need to have guns and stuff in there. And, I don't know, maybe people will disagree with me on that point. Not to say that it can't have any, but just in general, I do kind of like that it's more about, you know, the day-to-day survival necessities, food, water. I guess it's not really food and water, but just, you know, medicine, that sort of thing. I kind of like that. Ah, that's when you whip out the Latin on me. Got it. You know, the Latin I know is basically as much as we can get out of knowing Latin thanks to English, because, you know, so many words have a Latin base to them. Granted, English is quite an interesting language in that it comes from so many. But yeah, I don't really speak Latin. Kind of missed the last airdrop. It's possible that it's wherever it's floating around that there's useful stuff in there. Well, I mean, there definitely is useful stuff in there. There's no question of that, but there may be some antibiotics or something along those lines. Kind of is, actually. Kind of is a bit of a guessing game. I mean, if you're looking for any more languages that I speak, you can go ahead and stop. About the only one remaining is nonsense. I can speak nonsense, but that's about it. Otherwise, crap. Basically, English, a tiny bit of German, and enough Swedish to sound like a complete idiot. Cat, you gotta move. My cat always comes over at the worst possible time, which is, crap, there's someone else coming. I just barely saw that zombie running up. Yeah, she always comes over at the worst times. Don't hit me. Ah. Yes, gurgle, gurgle, gurgle. Ah. Yes, yes, I know. It's hard out there for a zombie. I know it. Don't I know it. Hey, cat, don't do that. Last time you did that, you turned the stream off. Don't do that. Here. Make you happy if I put you on camera? There you go. Yeah, last time, literally, she kind of did turn the stream off for a little while. Took me a second to figure out what happened. I feel like all I talk on here is nonsense, so I guess I'm in good company then, right? Yeah, I don't know how I can confirm that for you, Z. I guess I should be more clear, Z Corpan, because we have another Z over on Twitch since he moved over from YouTube. Zach heads over on Twitch these days. It's like, nope, I'm out on YouTube. I'm gonna go hang out on Twitch. It's funny actually, because the platforms don't exactly work the exact same on every platform. There's a lot of use of the word platform there. I'm going to take those because I'm not planning on being out here much, if possible. But yeah, I don't know how I can confirm that my Swedish is terrible other than I've shared a tiny bit of it with you right now. Okay, there's the hospital, which was a complete bust, by the way. Complete bust. Oh, you know what I didn't bring and I should have? I should have brought a pick with me. Should have done that. Should have done that. Oh well, it's alright. Okay, I know I've gone through a lot of these and I was looking for the same sort of stuff. Overalls, I remember those overalls. You don't have anything in you. Alright. We might just have to deal with it and go break some doors down in there. At least until 12 o'clock. Dog. There you are. That's not good. That doesn't feel very good. Don't do that. The Mobile Bed Edition. Oh, you're not dead. That's right, I forgot. I only shot you once. Ta-da! Look at that, level 23. Oh, she is dead now. Vitamins. Well, we'll use them. It's not really what I was looking for. I got hopeful there. I got hopeful. Do I have... I don't have... Crap, I don't have anything. Alright, we gotta do something about this. Here, let's just grab a couple of these guys. I'm gonna need a few. Ah, man, this is painful. This is so painful. And then... Oh, all these trash piles. I feel like I should check all of them, and yet... What are the chances of actually finding some moldy bread in one of them? Yeah, I gotta tell you, Swedish is a tough language for me. I've spoken just a touch of German for the longest time now at this point. So I kind of have an idea of how to pronounce things in German. Not to say I do it well, or that I do it correctly even, but I kind of know how to pronounce things in German. I can look at a word and I can at least generally figure out how it's supposed to be said. Swedish confuses the crap out of me because some of those various umlauts and other things are, they don't sound the same in Swedish that they do in German. So I don't know how in the world some of those things are supposed to sound. It's like going back to beer. I don't understand how you say that. It's 2 letters, and yet I don't know how to pronounce it right. I can't. It evades me every time. Difficult language, I think. For me. Maybe not for others. She's been here for most of the stream. I'm kind of impressed with how long she's hung out. All right, we're not going to get more than this. This is the number of rocks we're getting. I'm grabbing stuff, obviously, to make additional axes if need be. We're just going to try and blast into a couple rooms here and find some stuff, because I'm just running out of ideas. I'm really running out of ideas. I prefer not to die again, especially since I'm slowly working wellness back up. Ah, crap. I thought I saw a dog run by, but I wasn't positive. That hit him. That got its attention. Ah, crap. That missed, too. Ow! Alright. In we go. Theoretically, it should be empty in here. I don't think any zombies have moved in at this point. I've checked that one out, right? And there were no vitamins in here. Although I will eat that right now. I'm just going to eat that one and move on. That's outside. Yeah, there was a little bit of talk in the last one about doing farming, and I'm not opposed to that. And I mean, I did grab the mushroom seeds, if nothing else. Let's check in here. I haven't really paid attention to what the new mechanics are, so I don't know what to expect, honestly. It'll be totally new for me if things are different, but I don't know. I'm not opposed to that. I'm just not going to pick up coffee right now, apparently. Is that? That is the same. Okay. Trash can. We'll take Duke tokens. I don't really know what good they're for right now. Trash. Not trash. I'm really just looking right now for moldy bread. Or obviously some antibiotics. But I'm going to have to call it a day before we get to the horde. There's no question of that. I'm already going much longer than I intended, and I'm actually out of water. If nothing else, I ran out of water. I'll take an arrowhead. All right, we got to try this one. I see pill cases, so we've got to check these. Coming back to something we were just talking about, you know, watching in bed and that sort of thing. Has anyone seen the Lenovo Yoga book? And I don't mean one of the laptops. I mean the new one that's coming out shortly with... it'll be running Android or Windows on it. Doesn't have a physical keyboard. An island survival would be interesting. All right, Miguel, thanks for hanging out. It was a lot of fun. Hope you come back the next time. Theoretically, I'll just put this out here right now since we're getting close to the end of the stream anyway. The plan at this point is to come back next Sunday and do this same thing again. Another, I don't know, 2-3 hour stream, something along those lines. We'll see if that works out. And if it does, then it'll basically be the same thing here. We're just kind of hanging out, recording the game, and then that'll be the week's videos. I don't know. We'll see. That's the plan as of right now. That could change. I've thought of doing a wilderness survival where I never go into any points of interest aside from maybe like camps or that sort of thing. Can only survive on, you know, basically whatever's out there. Animals, trees, that sort of thing. Kind of started to do one and it just, it was kind of boring, honestly. It was kind of boring to play. Let me clarify that. It just wasn't all that much fun. It's not quite the same thing as an island survival, but it's pretty close to it. It's in the same vein. It's definitely a challenge, though. No question of that, but I don't know, it's, there's still something to be said for having the other stuff in the game, guns and... Oh, look at that, flaming arrow schematic. Oh yeah, now we're talking. Now we're talking. I actually like playing with those a lot, even though they're not the most effective thing in the world. They're quite a bit of fun. Okay, I think I've been in here. Man, I think I've pretty much hit everything in here. This is not good. You are the elevator shaft. Okay. We have enough nitrate powder. We don't have any moldy bread. That is so frustrating. Blueberries, no mushrooms, chrysanthemum, nitrate powder. I guess we could head up north and grab a blueberry, although I don't know where I'm going to find a mushroom. Underground, obviously. I'm just checking to make sure I didn't miss something in here. I don't see anything. Man. This hurts. No clue, Flamer. No clue. Other than maybe it looks like some sort of... yeah, I don't know. Mad Dog. Welcome to the stream. Guessing you are not a cat streamer. Just going on the name, you know? Just going on the name. I should probably take the blood draw kit. I should definitely take the beaker. All right, we gotta get rid of some stuff here. And yeah, I need to run downstairs before too long. What time is it? 11 a.m. I want to be downstairs and outside before the airdrop comes in. All right, let's take the blood draw kit. Burmese. I would have never in my life guessed Burmese. You sure you're squeaky toys? Well, that's good. It's funny, I was watching, just flipping around essentially through the TV. I don't have cable or satellite or anything like that. I'm a cord cutter for the last couple of years. I was just flipping around last night watching a couple of just random streams on YouTube. One of them was a camera in, I don't know, Leisfjord in Norway. It was pretty cool. Looked really nice, really pretty. Another one was someone's kittens, which was pretty entertaining. And I mentioned that specifically because you say squeaky toy. Oh man, the mother cat, she was just having a ball playing with one of those toys. It was pretty awesome. She was having a good time just throwing it around. It was a lot of fun watching. And of course, I was also watching the Jackson Hole Town Square camera. That one is quite interesting. Wasn't in the chat for any of them, though, so I didn't see what sort of weirdness was going on with chat, especially with the Jackson Hole Town Square one. That's all about the chat. Apparently, chat is just weird there. Red truck, etc., etc. We are going downstairs and getting ready for the airdrop. Just going to stop messing around here. Ooh, purse. Moldy bread. No moldy bread. It's all right. It's all good. Moldy bread? No moldy bread. Pretty sure I've already checked that anyway. Yeah, you know, I'm with you there. I really do believe that. I mean, not to say that there isn't anything good on TV, but there's so much on the internet. I mean, there really, truly is. And it's just pretty awesome what some people do. I mean, obviously, I'm pretty run-of-the-mill. I just play games and have my cat on camera. Some people, you know, playing guitar, playing whatever, some sort of instrument. Just all sorts of stuff. I mean, it's crazy. All right. It's that way. I just saw it. I don't see the drop itself, but I just saw the plane. I'm going to run right past that bag, which I probably shouldn't do. All right, let's get the beer ready. Oh, there it is. All right. Target acquired. We're going to run out that way. Apparently, we are going to the cold area. I did not bring my duster. Hope we don't need it. But yeah, there's just so much out there that people are doing on Twitch, on YouTube, on... I mean, obviously, you can stream to all sorts of other places, Dailymotion, Hitbox, Facebook, etc., etc. There's just so much cool stuff out there that people do. It's really awesome. I've actually been watching a lot of streams of people playing Dead by Daylight lately. That's kind of what I've been watching. Yeah, at this point, I think I'm just going to have to deal with my impending death if I don't find something over here, because I need to collect... I either need to find just that straight-up moldy bread, and I'm not having any luck thus far, or I need to collect a bunch of sandwiches. And I totally lost wherever the box is. I have no clue. Let's check the stump, though. I got a bunch of stuff on me that I would prefer not to lose. Alright, I am not seeing the box, and it's right over here somewhere. It is somewhere in the neighborhood. Really drives me bonkers that they don't smoke anymore when they hit the ground. I'm not seeing it. I'm trying to... There it is, right there. I was going to say, I was trying to move straight, so I wasn't turning the camera intentionally there. Let us do it... what are we going to do? All right, here, let's make an arrow. Craft up one arrow. That's going to give us that. Then we'll do secure storage chest. This is how we're going to do it. Drop you right there. That's fine. And I'm just going to drop a bunch of random junk in there. Doesn't matter what it is. You go in there. No antibiotics. Fantastic. A schematic I don't care about. Another schematic I don't care about. And 2 pieces to a sniper rifle that I will not be able to put together. Ah, crap. Alright, we're going to leave crappy shotgun parts. Take that, take that. I definitely want the metal. Take those shotgun parts. Going to leave the torches, take the bread. And we'll leave those things in there. Good to go. Bummer. Well, that was not good. That was not good. I think that right there pretty much guarantees death. I mean, it's... I guess I can hang around fighting zombies, hoping to find the right one. Hoping to find one that's carrying some moldy bread. Run back to Deersville. Ow, come on. Alright, let's move, because they're coming in the other way. There are a lot of zombies around. I don't like the crazy guys. They just drive me bonkers. I have the hardest time headshotting them. Yeah, I was thinking about just checking tree stumps for honey. That is a good idea. In fact, let's just go do that right quick. You know what? Let's do that. I mean, I kind of have a problem here. We're about to be at day 7. Day 7 horde, rather. I thought there was one over here somewhere. I saw... Crap, I don't know. There's one. But yeah, we're about to be at a day 7 horde time, so... And I have done literally nothing to prepare for it. Literally nothing. And I don't have the inventory space to make a bunch of spikes. Did I check that one? I'm getting myself turned around. Nope. It's funny, I used to find flashlights all the time in the stumps. These days, it's honey usually. Which at this point, it's definitely... Oh, we're at the trader. I don't have my money on me. No. Trader's right up the road that way. I feel like there's something around here somewhere. Maybe not. Maybe not. Italian. Ah. I'd thought maybe Spanish, but then... apparently not. Guess we can take that. I got room. I was trying to keep an inventory spot free, but I guess what does it matter at this point? Gonna have to head back and drop this stuff off. I don't want to lose all this stuff. Very least, the beaker would be a good thing to keep. Just so I can make alcohol, that sort of stuff. Go back, maybe make some more arrows. Drop off this ammunition. Work! Dang you! Thank goodness. That was a good call, by the way, to go through the stumps. Like I said, I had thought about it and then thought, whatever. Maybe not. That was a good call. Good call. I think on that note, I'm going to grab all the casings just because. And we're going to head back to base now. We got to do that. So base is that direction. I think it's going to be a good horde. I'm feeling positive about it. I mean, if nothing else, the dancing chicken right there tells me it's going to be okay. Tschüss, Flamerkrieg. Tschüss. Wie ses. Look at that. Bust out some Swedish on you. Wie ses. Or bis später. Take your pick. All that sort of good stuff. But anyway, glad you could hang out. No, let's not die to false stupidity. No, not die to stupidity. Bah! Easy for me to say. My goodness. Certainly seems like that would happen, right? But, you know, let's not. Can I just tell you with Swedish, you guys are kind of like the French. You seem to cut off a lot of syllables, and it drives me nuts as someone who doesn't natively speak the language. Like, for instance, okay, hey, Z-Corpan, let me pick your brain here, since you're Swedish. I need to pick your brain, because I have a really good question for you that is not that good of a question, and I think I already know the answer, but I'm going to ask you anyway. So, the difference between saying yes and I is one letter. What's the deal with that? Because, as far as I can tell, everyone pronounces it the exact same way. Everyone says ja, and everyone says ja, not jag. Like, what's the deal with that? Do you not say jag? Do you just say ja when you're saying, you know, I? Like, ja teka om? Like, what's the deal with that? I don't get that. Or is maybe yes, ah, and not ja? Like German? So you don't say the G to it, which, okay, that's kind of what I've experienced, but then what's the deal with, like, when you're saying yes? It sounds the exact same to me if you don't say the G, right? They both sound like ya. And I'm sure that can't be right, because why would you say the, you know, two different words the exact same way? That just seems bad. Like, confusing. Not bad, but it just seems confusing. Certainly confuses this poor schmuck. It's like, I don't get how you're supposed to pronounce them, though. Because, you know, if you're not pronouncing the G on, I'm going to say yog, you're just saying ya, that to me sounds the exact same as saying yes. Oh, thank you. You say them just like they're spelled. Oh. So you do pronounce the G. Okay. Well, see, that's funny because the reason I say that, you know, if you're playing along on Duolingo or Memorize or one of those, they never say the G. They always just say ya. And they're saying something specifically about, you know, like I don't like this or I like this. And they are specifically saying ya. There's no yog. There's no G in that sound. And I don't think they're just cutting it off. It's not like yog, you know, like that, like they're swallowing the G or something. So it's so confusing to me. I just don't know what in the heck they're trying to teach me with that. But, you know, whatever. It's all good. It's all good. Yeah, I had the feeling that there was, like I said, that it was kind of like French in that there's a lot of kind of blurring of syllables and things together. That's just kind of my gut feeling on it. You know what? We don't have enough storage. Nowhere near enough for all this crap. Here, let's dump everything we can in there that can go somewhere that can stack. Oh, man. Sniper rifle parts. Those are going to be useless. That's great. I'll keep that because that can go into the forge. Pistol parts. That is better barrel. Should probably keep that and replace it before too long here. Shotgun parts. Those are going to go away. Beaker, ammo, blood draw kit. And we are basically down to only the stuff we can carry. All right. That's fine. That one can go. And I think that's good. So let me do one thing right quick here. Let's see if I can get this up and running. Takes a moment. Yeah, I wondered if there was maybe just kind of like a difference in dialect or, you know, I mean, you know, English is the same way. Just because someone speaks English doesn't necessarily mean anything in terms of what it sounds like. And yet, I don't know, if you don't know that, then it's kind of confusing, right? I mean, someone from the UK can sound a variety of different ways with English. Someone from the United States is going to sound a variety of different ways speaking English. And yet, from a standpoint, they're all saying the exact, or speaking the exact same language. You can make your arguments about the Queen's English and et cetera, but generally speaking, it's all the same thing. So it's just, I don't know. It's interesting stuff. I like languages. I think they're interesting. But this is where we need to call it a stream. I know I need to make some spikes, so I'm just going to go ahead and get them started before too much time passes, and at least get some stuff kind of created. But we will pick up probably next week. That's the plan. It's going to be probably next Sunday on this. And at that point, we should have a 7-day horde right off the bat. And with any luck, I won't die right away. That's kind of the plan. Mad Dog Z-Corpan is correct. It is cat protection. That's why I have a funky arm. It changes from time to time. So anyway, I just threw a Discord invite out into the chat. Everyone, you're all welcome. Please join. I try to be good about hanging out in Discord, but sometimes I'm not. I fully admit that. Sometimes time isn't what it always wants to be, you know, or what we all want it to be. But anyway, I do need to get going, folks, so thank you very much for hanging out. Watch the videos if you missed it, because all of this will be posted throughout the week. Apparently, they are going to be long, long videos, because we are just under 4 hours in at this point. So anyway, thanks for hanging out. I had a good time. Have a good day, good evening, good morning, whatever it may happen to be. And again, thank you very much for hanging out. I really appreciate it. I had a good time. Hope you did too. And Kat, you want to say goodbye? Kat's waving goodbye. All right. Thanks, folks. It's been a lot of fun. See you later.